We recently lost a great man, a national hero if you ask me. Rest in peace, Baba Ezekiel Guti. We know, don't we, how as Zimbabweans we value our faith so much that it is strongly embedded in the fabric of our lives. Our lives revolve around our faith, and here is a man who made an exceptional contribution to the lifestyles and principles which define us as a nation. His contribution is not different from the likes of Josiah Tongogara, Joshua Mkabugo-Nkomo, and Ndavanini Sitole, and lately, Oliver Mtukudzi. Handipo pakushora nekutarisa zvakaipa chete zviri kuitwa nema-content creators, kodwa okuhle lakho kumele ngikudumise.
Ini ndinonzi Constable Muchekadzafa we-Zimbabwe Content Police. Hemo bahlabezulu, ngingu-Constable Muchekadzafa umahlabethileyo owe-Zimbabwe Content Police. Indiscipline yanyanya in the name of content creation. Saka ndauya pano kuti ndikuudza ichokwadi nekugadzirisa content yekupenya, and at the same time giving due credit to good content. I'll be reviewing the week's content with new uploads every week, so please subscribe to this channel and get a different view of what content creators are giving to you.
Today, I start by praising good content. Then I'll tell you why I've arrested this man who's always behind dark glasses, because I'm sure every time he makes his content, anenge akadhakwa uyabedaliwe. Saka mabhimbo ayo ndekuvhara maziso akatsvuka. Murume uyu anozviti ZIGO. Good job 263 times for leading the debate on Baba Guti's national hero status. Of course, people would always have different opinions, like this guy who reckons that Baba Guti does not deserve to be a hero.
Ndechechipiri nemvunzo wamabvunza imimi kuti tingati vaitwe national hero, ipapo ngangoti pokani napo nokuti chinoitika ndechekuti vanhu vaMwari vasiyana nevanhu kuti vanga vari vakarohwa sununguko rwehondo.
Ndinofunga kuti aitwe national hero, but kuti azovigwa pa-national heroes eka, I think it's not a good idea, because like vanhu vekuchechi kwake kusayojoka vanenge vachida kunomuona. Kune vamwe vanhu vanotoda kuenda paguva pake vaida unochema varipo. Kuheroes eka kusobvumidzwe munhu wese wese, like anytime kungoenda paheroes eka uchingonochema uripo tanda wazochema ndichiona Baba Guti. Saka ndingofunga kuti avigwe kana kumusha kwake.
It would help pari zvino ukuthi ngifundise uzulu lweZimbabwe ukuthi ukuba liqhawe kasukugqibelwa eHeroes eka kuphela. Kunzi munhu igamba akusi kuyigwa paHeroes eka chet. You can still be a hero and not be buried at the Heroes eka like Oliver Mtukudzi. And kubata futi chete hakusiriko kunoreva kuti munhu egamba. Tanzwanana? Good. That said, the death of Baba Guti has given me the opportunity to express my disgust over the issue of national hero status. This is a challenge to the next president of Zimbabwe post-23 August. In fact, it's a challenge to either Nelson Chamisa or ED, because it can only be one of them. But very sour, they are wasting their time. They're not only wasting their time, but they've wasted $20,000, which they could have put to better use than poured down the drain. Kungorasa 20 grand. Kungorasa chet. That's all with na. Anyway, back to my point before I digress. Some developed countries like the United Kingdom, and by the way, it wouldn't be a bad thing to copy a good thing. These countries have an honors and appointments secretariat in the PM's cabinet office. There's the Prime Minister's cabinet office, which manages the process of recognizing individuals for exceptional achievements or public service, which includes awarding knighthoods, What a wonderful and noble gesture to recognize one's achievement when you're still alive. Why should we wait for someone to die in order to honor them? So pertinent is this question to my heart that I am going to repeat it again. Why should we wait for someone to die in order to honor them? Why was Willover Road not named Oliver Mtukudzi Road when he was still alive?
Sir Roderick Stewart for services to music and to charity.
Did we not know he was a hero? Didn't we? The Politburo nonsense that seeks to decide on whether one is a hero or not after they die needs to be abolished now. Now. We should have an independent board that manages the process of our own knighthoods, which will be conferred either posthumously or while the recipient lives. This will be in honor of their service to that particular field. We don't want to be copycats, of course, and that recognition cannot carry the title of Sir like they do in Britain. It's got to be indigenous, of course. Anyone deemed to have contributed exceptionally to Zimbabwean society must be permanently called Baba Ningi or Vaningi, Ubaba Uzvani or Usazvani. And similarly, women should be called Mainingi or Umamuzvani. What language they be called will be their decision to make. Remember, they'll be alive to do so. Mukanya, for example, can decide to be called Baba Dr. Thomas Mapfuma, or we can have Vaja Praiser, Ubaba Usande Marimo, Va Moses Chunga, Vasikanda Raza, Ubaba Masiwa, Maivu Sinuve, Umamu Rose Mukadza, Ubabu Peter Ndlovu, Usalav Moma Jaivana, and so on and so on. It is heartwarming, though, to note that the entirety of Zimbabwe had long conferred this status on Ezekiel Guti, as he has always been religiously called Baba Guti. You're going to have to excuse the pun there, but he's always been religiously called Baba Guti. Everyone who makes as much a contribution as Baba Guti did should be called similarly. If we can religiously call first ladies Amai, like we did Amai Salim Mugabe and Umama Mafuyana, why can't we do the same to others who deserve the recognition? Now, to my suspect who's now languishing in my cells, ZIGO. I have keenly followed this guy, wondering why he's always behind those dark shades. The truth is out. The truth is out now that the man will be intoxicated. For why? Why would he be waxing lyrical over the nonsense spewed by the likes of Makandiwa and some Pastor Ian claiming to have made prophecies?
Long back, one of the greatest prophets of our time, Prophet Emmanuel Makandiwa, had already foreseen that the time that Apostle E.H. Guti had on this earth was now. He knew it and he said it. This is a sermon that was done, let me just check the dates. This is a sermon that was done 2 years ago. 2 years ago.
It is shocking that ZIGO even calls the supposed prophecies shocking. What is so shocking in stating that a 98-year-old man is going to die? What is so shocking about that? Just forget the age. What is so shocking to say that a man is going to die? Who does not die? Who doesn't die? Baba Guti died on the 5th of July 2023, 2 years after Makandiwa supposedly made the prophecy. A 98-year-old man living for 2 more years after a supposed prophecy of his death is made. Surely, that means Baba Guti beat Makandiwa's so-called prophecy by a long shot. 2 years. Come on, 2 years. Makandiwa was way off the mark. Way off the mark. And silly ZIGO calls that shocking. Kanaka penga Makandiwa akaregere kutuza date remuswa 5 July. Why didn't he say Baba Guti is going to die on the 5th of July 2023? That would have been a prophecy. That is what accurate means, Iwezigwe. That is what accurate means. Makandiwa accurately prophesied Baba Guti's death. Where is the accuracy here? Where is the accuracy? Do you even know what that means? Do you even know what the word means?
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm fully convinced with what I'm going to say in this video. This review that I'm going to do, it might actually come with consequences for me, especially the fact that I go to Sayoja, this is the denomination that I fellowship with. These are the type of videos
maybe this ZIGO guy needs to go back to school and learn proper English and the meaning of some words. He seems to spit out any word that comes out of his mouth. He's
interpretedly instructing Baba Guti to groom a successor, which I believe he did, in Dr. Joe Guti.
What the hell is that? What the hell is that? Interpretedly. What is interpretedly? And the man not only needs English, but mathematics too. He needs to learn his mathematics again. Well, I don't know whether he needs to learn it again, because I don't know whether he learned it at all in the first place. But what he needs to do is to learn his English and his maths. Listen to this.
From 2021 to 2023, that's basically 3 years. From 2021 to 2023, that's basically 3 years.
And anyway, he is praising this guy for giving out some useless piece of advice. Useless piece of advice. Rubbish. Who doesn't know that in whatever organization they are running, they need to groom a successor? Who doesn't know that?
According to what I've seen in the spirit, in that big church, this most senior leader in that church must groom a clear successor to himself.
And you call that a prophecy? Come on. When that nonsense was said, Baba Guti was 98 years old. Surely he would have groomed a successor, like ZIGO rightly acknowledges. So, is he telling us that Baba Guti groomed the successor after being told by this man? Is that what ZIGO is telling us?
I want us to say his days are now near. The little time that God has given him is for him to groom, introduce to the denomination, because this leader is running a denomination. The church grew until it became a denomination.
Little time left. Why didn't he say 2 years left? Little time can be anything. If Baba Guti had died 10 years later, that would still have qualified as little time, given the bigger picture of how long he'd have lived. And the guy kept talking about a denomination. Why not name it? Why not? So where is the prophecy here? Where is the prophecy? He didn't name a single thing. That was just some prevaricating nonsense. There's a word for you, ZIGO, to look up as soon as you leave my cells. akaoke Zimbabwe gossip akanda kushapurwa aka.
Chikonzero chaurayisa Baba Ezekiel Guti tachiwana zvakaoma mufundo.
Aufuna kuchaya loko kuchaya sivili. Ukarova neshamu hanzi chikonzero chaurayisa Baba Guti tachiwana. Silly woman. Chikonzero chaurayisa 100-year-old man.
Nyaya Baba Guti iri kunzi iyo Baba Guti vadai kushaika mushure mekunge mari yechechi vakaiinvesta kuikrieta uko kuikrieta kuvaka.
Ndichakubata ndikusunge ndinokurova. Then kunewo kampengo kanonzi Passion Java. Arresting people like him will be a waste of my meager resources and precious time. Aka kanotongopengawo zvako aka kutoclaimawo kuti I prophesied Baba Guti's death. For now, Sekuru Mlauz's claim that Passion Java has up to 2043 to live is more credible than the rest of this nonsense. We are not the DJ, only I interview Sekuru Mlauz. He might have been inquiring that tendera chipatanza nyaya za Passion Java na Chinimbi. But we understand kuti uyu anenge akatongodhakwawo zvake because anenge achitonwa pachena kwete ZIGO anohwanda mumagrasi.
Aiwa ndikukunzwai zvakanaka chose.
Alright, Sekuru,
I don't want to go home. I'm not done talking to me.
Just get out this door, Rummy, and you're the city's problem. If you make it through the night, you're welcome back.
Oh, home sweet home. Gotta watch some TV.
Oh, you poor soul. You think that rat is a remote.
I will leave you with a prophecy of my own, which is even more credible than all this nonsense. Here it is. Here is my prophecy. Mark my words. Mark my words. Come 23 August 2023, a man and not a woman will win the elections in Zimbabwe. How about that for a prophecy? Ndakatopenga inini interpretedly seeing the future. We are interpretedly seeing the future. Interpretedly seeing the future of Zimbabwe. Anyway, yasvika nguva yakuti ndinobvisa ZIGO boots nebhanda. Oh, nemagirazi akare.